football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with this crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He's going to run it. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Oh, he's got some space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bussey. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Aggies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds his way up. To the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Off play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive,
now this offense is back on the field. He might want another play. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Flying down the left side. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Going right to work up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Bussey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Under fire. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Sherrill. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Got him downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. It's complete. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Use the play fake, now a throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Well, the defense got the stop there.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets past the marker. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely...
He lets it fly. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Finds his big tight end. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black...
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle to Sherrill. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Black. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves it with 3rd and 3.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Right down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Black. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Caught near the sticks. It's Norman. He picks it up, still on his feet. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Black. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Under fire. Breaks into the open. Powers through. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Rushes on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. He's going to throw deep right side. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Headed to the end zone. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. And the Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
Well, the defense was trailing going in.
The Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run it. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down. There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Alexander.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. To the air on 2nd down. blasted as he lets it go. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go.
Quarterback making adjustments. Toss to the outside. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Got it in the middle, it's Riley. And they swarm him under. And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. On the run, it's Alexander. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Bussey. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Give to the running back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the run, it's Alexander. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Aggies. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Black. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.